Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, editing Rylu. I need to go get water. If you don't cut this out... You don't cut this out, I'm gonna slap you. I told editing Rylu I was gonna slap him silly. Oh my god.
I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do. You're a lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
How do Okay, cool, whatever, I don't care. I will say... Alright, Oh my god. I feel like, I don't know, I feel the need to drink a lot of water. Citizen Sleeper is a very dialogue-heavy game. I felt the need to have water. I will say, I am weak. And also, is today... it is 11:56. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I have some fillings that fell out, and I don't know, like, oh, it's so weird to describe. You know, actually, you know the Mojang symbol? It's like a block, if I remember correctly. It's like a block. I think there's like a little stem and an like a dot. But there's this weird, like, swoopy hole crevice that's sort of in it. That's kind of what the top of my tooth feels like, I guess. Where there's like, there is a hole, but like, it definitely kind of, it isn't like, doesn't go straight down, it goes like to the side and then out the side. If that makes any sense. But yeah. Odd. Sorry, it's like... sorry. A lot of things going through my head right now. I don't know. Just hanging out with a friend. You know, actually, yeah, it's an interesting thing, and, well, I hate, I don't know, I hate every time I say John's name, I'm like, John. God damn it, John. No, but, I was hanging out with John, and, I don't know if I mentioned, I was making a chess table, and I was like, I had this idea of like, hey, I think I could make a chess table, and use like, basically cut like a bunch of scrap 2x2s, and use like into, you know, 5, you know, half-inch tiles, and you know, it'd be great. And you know, I did that. And actually, I've made a lot of progress. I don't know what... Oh god, I don't know what exactly it was. Oh yeah! Yeah, I remember. Also, I have not been paying attention to my O2 here, good lord. Yeah, I'm like, I should end this immediately, but no, I won't. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, so this latest shelf that I'm building... Oh, I'm encumbered. Oh, but not too much. Okay, well, we can do a little bit of inventory management then. So what I did, so usually what I do is I make lap joints or rabbit joints. I think technically a rabbit is slightly different from a lap. It depends on the orientation of the boards, but they're kind of basically the same thing. the same cut you do basically. I was making lap joints, and what I did was I took on the front and back. I made a frame that's supposed to be for the shelf. Right, and the shelf is on the front and the back. I cut half of it out. I cut like a groove on the side, or and that ended, and that sorry, and so it's like, instead of a 2x2 now, it's sort of like an L shape. A 2x2 square board, it's now an L shape thing. And I was like, you know what, I could use this for my chess table to make the edges of it, to make trim pieces, because I needed to make trim pieces, and I was like, I needed to make the trim pieces so I knew exactly how much space I had for the tiles, and like I could fit it and then adjust some tiles, and that was the whole thing. Anyway, made huge progress. The chess table is basically done, except for a little bit of touch-up stuff I need to do, but it's basically done. You know what? I mean, like, we are right at the end of this video. It's really odd. We can save John for another day. But yeah, so that's that. What else did I do? Oh my god, no, yeah. Okay. Alright, so the shelf is also a thing. It needed a lot of like fine adjusting on the joints. I need to show pictures of it, but also I'm not going to show pictures of it. But basically, like, it's lap joint supreme, and it's like, it is some really intricate jointery some fairly intricate jointery for me anyway. And I needed to go through and like hand chisel everything. I didn't need to, but I did, and it was a nice experience. It was a fun experience. My mom wanted to make a 4-poster bed for her bedroom, but like, she didn't want to make a bed frame. She just wanted to make put posts and then connect those posts with boards around her bed. And I was like, this is kind of dumb. I want to make a full bed frame. And I was like, you know what? I don't care enough. We'll just do your thing. Whatever. I don't care. And I'm glad I did, because making a bed frame would have taken a long time, and she would have been on my case for it. I mean, I would have been slow. Let's be clear. I would have been very slow with that. I will fully admit. But yeah, so we did it's around the like metal bed frame. It's just a 4x4 with some, I think they're actually like 2x6s. I don't know, maybe 2x8s. I don't know, but it's basically just a bunch of boards and a bunch of other boards. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so somehow my mother managed to not measure anything correctly. And so it's a king-size bed, so you can look up what dimensions they are if you really care. I can't remember exactly what they are, but assuming that they were like, I don't know, I want to say like maybe 72 by 76 is kind of like the dimensions for the bed. She managed to get boards that were like 68 on the short end and 80 on the long end, and it's like, just, a weird combination of too long and too short. And, like, the thing, she saw it on a show, and she was like, I want to do this exact thing. And she was like, hey, I measured this, by the way. And it's like, okay, well, clearly, you did not do a good job. I'm sorry, Mother, but you did not do a good job of measuring these. And it's, like, again... the ceiling in her bedroom is slanted, so like the end of the bed, the height at the wall is maybe like a 5'11", or something. No, actually, I guess I don't know. I guess yeah. No, definitely not. Are they just 8 in? Are they just 8-foot boards? I guess they must be. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Because it's just like, basically, what I'm trying to say is, at the end, the bed, like, the posts just barely fit. And, like, it's a 2-story building, trying to get, like, bringing is the stuff, I don't know, I guess we could have probably taken the posts down and cut them, like, you know, an inch, but... Oh, actually, no, we couldn't have, because we needed a chop saw for those 4x4s. I don't need a chop saw, but, like, it would have been the better way. I have a table saw, and my grandfather has a... Oh my god. Also this, for Starfield, but I mean, this is me not installing a mod correctly, and I'm just like, nowadays it's just like, I don't care. I don't know, dude. Back in my day, I installed a Bethesda mod, and it just worked. Like... no pun intended. It just fucking worked. Nowadays, I don't even know, dude. But Starfield's just really weird, I think, in particular. So it's like, I genuinely don't know. And I just like, ugh. But yeah, that bed frame, so everything was measured wrong. And basically, the thing she wanted to do was to have, she wanted to have, like, pocket screws, and she wanted to have the boards installed in the middle. But, if they were installed in the middle, like I said, on the short end, it was like 6 inches shy or something. Or it was like, it wasn't 6 inches shy, it was like just enough that, like, so we had to do pocket screws to maximize the size, on the small end. And then, we couldn't do pocket screws on the long sides, because if then that board would be going in. So we had to screw it in on the opposite side, but it also actually, it wasn't long enough that, like, the board would go to the end of the 4x4 post. It actually had to be on, like, basically it was, like, screwed into, like, the ends of the boards connecting the long sides, like, ended at the midpoint of the post, if that makes any sense. And, like, you know, like, in all fairness, it is a vibe. It is an aesthetic. It does, I would say, look better. But also, if you're gonna do a project, like, measure. Because it's not the first time My mother has not measured or had, or gone into things not fully realizing how much work there would be, or like, oh, this is cool, and then, oh, this is cool, and it's gonna be super easy, and it's like, no, it's not gonna be easy. Freaking making sure your boards are, like, planed, and, like, not warped, no twist, no bows, you know, that's also a good thing. I don't have a planer. I need a planer. I really need a planer. Till next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.